Hello viewers, welcome back to the channel. Our day 2 starts from Diban Forest Rest House in Namdapha National Park. Enjoying my tea out here with this beautiful view of Nodihing River right next to the guest house. Perfect start of the day as we are all set to kick off this journey to Vijaynagar. But first things first, we cold start the bikes, lube the chains, check the tire pressure and then mount the luggages on our motorcycles. The boys did a good job waking up early as we had a long road ahead, and aware of what we had in store, we tried to be as quick as possible. After we finished packing, we head towards the hut to have breakfast. Good morning from Namdapha Forest Rest House. We are all set to start our ride to Vijaynagar. Breakfast. Sanjay's favorite. Puri sabji. Are you happy with the breakfast, Sanjay?
Yeah, man. Yeah. Very much.
Having done with a good breakfast and the aftermath of quick toilet runs, we were ready to roll. This rest house is tucked in a beautiful corner close to the river in a perfect setting. Many tourists come for birding, wildlife photography, jungle trekking, or just to spend a day inside the national park. The rooms are basic with 2 beds, a table and chair and charge Rs 200 per bed. Good thing is the bathroom is attached and overall it's pretty clean. This is the entry gate to the rest house, which will be on your left while coming from Meow. It's beyond words to express the feeling of finally riding to this place, and that too, each of us who planned this ride could join in. We were thrilled and very excited. Our journey for the day started from Diban Forest Rest House, covering a total distance of about 150 kilometers, out of which 80 kilometers was off-road. Just a few kilometers after crossing the junction to Forest Rest House, there is an Assam Rifles checkpost where you have to enter the necessary details and submit a copy of the permit. They'll click a picture of you and your vehicle for security reasons and then let you carry on. We took a short pee break, clicked pics every time we stopped before we were back on the saddle. Here we go again. Our first mud crossing of the day. Everyone was excited to get their boots dirty. Sanjay took the lead and we all followed. The mud wasn't very thick but slippery because of the gravel underneath. We crossed slowly, one after another. I took the opportunity and stepped a little ahead while others were tailing to shoot a short video of the guys taking on this muddy stretch. After a short photo shoot, it's time to ride again. We got an impression that the road ahead will be steep with mud crossings at intervals. It was definitely fun to ride sliding through the mud, but needed strength to hold still the handlebar and miles wider than the stock one, which put a lot of strain on my shoulders. The one leading had to make sure no one is left behind, so I wait for others to catch up. Some parts were steep with sharp curves where we got in queue to ride through so that one can help if someone struggles to climb or falls. After riding for about 15 to 20 kilometers from the guest house, which took us approx 2 hours, considering a few stops in between, we reached 32nd mile Watchtower. The panoramic view of Namdapha River from this viewpoint was amazing. The clear weather felt like a gift and everyone soaked in the view. We stopped here to rest for a while and also let our bikes cool down. Namdapha River originates from this part of the country, and it's really amazing to see how this small stream-like river transforms into another named Buridihing, which happens to be one of the largest tributary of the mighty Brahmaputra. Everyone was having a good time, with some showing their skills in drinking water. Meanwhile, Sanjay got an idea to decorate our bikes using kohua bon growing on the side of the road. He called it a souvenir and believed it would safely guide us to our destination. Nevertheless, it looked very cool. After a final view and some yelling between our gibbons and the ones inside the forest, it was time to ride again. Sanjay took the lead this time and we all followed. The makeover of our motorcycles looked quite funny and eye-catching at the same time. But just after some time, the stem broke and we had to stop and strap it tightly. We knew these things did take a little time, but didn't really matter because we all were together having one of the best time of our lives and no harm in having a little fun. Places where sunshine couldn't reach, the stones were wet with moss formed on some of them. Also had to ride carefully, avoiding fallen branches of trees which were very slippery. Had to stop at times to reconnect our intercoms, which got disconnected if we got few meters apart, maybe because of the dense forest. came across a waterfall named Isa, which was almost dry as it was winter. The never-ending rocky road without a single meter of tarmac loosened all the nuts and bolts of our body, but the spirit of brotherhood and the feeling of togetherness held it all in place.
তিনচুকীয়া জিলাৰ কৃষ্ণৱ দাস বোকা ৰেচত আহি আছে এয়া নিজৰ স্কিলছ দেখাই বঢ়িয়া একদম ধুনীয়া চিটিকি মাৰি গেলা মজা মজা মজা
Some corners behold such views that it was very tempting to have a look, but we refrained ourselves as much as we could, as the road was not meant to look away even for a second. Had it not been sunny since last few days, these stretches would have been very challenging. Looking at it, we could tell how thick the mud would become with just few hours of rain. We were lucky indeed. The further we rode, the road became narrower and the forest denser. We could hear sounds of insects buzzing, birds chirping, and gibbon calls from inside the forest.
Time lapse. Natural time lapse.
This was an uphill which might not be very distinct in the video, but our twin sparks were struggling to climb. The stones were wet and very slippery, for which the rear tire was losing traction. Sanjay was on the lead, he was guiding others, and he also shot a cool video of us sliding through this stretch. Have a look.
বেশি বিয়া জোন আতে দিও উঠাও
Having lost some energy, we took a quick water break, clicked a picture as well as the sky looked beautiful. The view of snow-capped Namdapha Peak at intervals motivated us to enjoy the ride and keep going. Everyone paused to appreciate the beauty and have a look at these beautiful mountains. Had to stop once again as one of Sunny's bungee cord snapped, but luckily we found the torn hook to tie a knot as none of us had a spare. It did the job quite well, but it's always wise to carry extra bungees, a lesson learned. This was a descent long enough with big boulders and stones which were slippery because of the dust, and just like that my rear tire skidded and I was about to fall, but thankfully I could control the bike and hold my feet to the ground. We reached Barmanala, which is a milestone in itself as it falls halfway through near Vijaynagar Road. Earlier we planned on having our lunch by the riverside, but none of us were hungry as it was just noon, and so we decided to keep riding. There was a checkpost at Barmanala, but no one stopped us, and so we too kept on riding. Few kilometers after Barmanala, we came across a village named Bauna and was the first populated village after riding such long hours. Wooden houses with tin roof and bamboo barricaded boundaries featuring a garden in front of almost every single one looked very aesthetic and perfect example of what we would picture of a countryside village.
Bye bye!
After crossing Barmanala, the road became more challenging with mud crossings every now and then. The mud wasn't that thick, but we still had to push hard. Imagine what a few hours of rain would have done to this road. came across another which was a long one and a little challenging. Sanjay took the lead and then guided us to cross through back to back.
Oh, boya, ekone sare. Excel. Ekone. Boya. Ekone, offbeat, aha. আর 10 কিলোমিটার পিছত রকিম কই টাকা
We were getting hungry as the time was almost past 3 p.m. In search of a good spot, we kept on riding but finally came across one by the side of the road. There was a small waterfall which seemed perfect to cook and have our lunch. The road was very narrow, steep and not very suitable to park the bikes, but somehow we managed to squeeze in 6 of the bikes and keep enough room for a vehicle to pass through.
हाँ उस साइड से ही जाओ निकाले मारो आराम से पत्थर स्लिप है आराम से
সো এতিয়া আমি অলপ ব্ৰেক লৈছোঁ অলমোষ্ট হাফৱে তো ইয়াৰ পিছত
Our buddy Akarsh was the chef and the helper himself. Without wasting much time, he got ready with his gears to start cooking. Sanjay picked up a fallen banana tree by the roadside to use its leaves as a shield against the wind, which made it difficult to ignite the stove. Finally, our lunch was ready. It was a wholesome experience and one of the best moments of this ride.
Maggi with sausage. কেন লাগিছে এবার আৰু দাদা
After a heartfelt meal, we were back on the road. And this was the road right after our lunch. All the food had digested in just a few seconds. My leg guard is wide and some of the boulders by the roadside were so big that it kept hitting on it. So I had to slow down and adjust the position sometimes. Soon, the sun went down. We were riding close as not every one of us had fog lamps. We were glad to cross major part of the off-road in daylight. We reached Lachale village and 77 mile from where paved road begins was just few kilometers away. It became pitch dark in no time. Skidding and falling a few times, we almost reached 77 mile. Riding forward, we met few locals who were enjoying their Christmas party, had a little chat, and then we headed towards our destination. Finally, after a killer ride of 12 hours, we reached Vijaynagar, the easternmost part of India where the road ends. We were overwhelmed with joy, pride, and a sense of achievement to have made it safely to our destination. We parked our motorcycles on the porch of the circuit house and checked into our room, freshened up, and put on layers of clothing as the temperature was almost sub-zero. We all went inside the spacecraft as we had named it. We were impressed by the hospitality of the caretakers of the circuit house who arranged everything and made us feel at home. We drank, we sang, and surprisingly, we were not tired anymore. Soon dinner was served. We had rice, chicken, and vegetables in the menu. Hot organic food cooked with love by our Gorkha brothers was one of the most satisfying meal we have had in a long time. After a full tummy, our bodies were about to give up. We hopped inside the cozy blankets and soon drowned in deep sleep in hope of a new morning to explore a new place. Stay tuned.